Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are playing with some newness from Nyx, from Lottie London, a couple new drugstore items that I picked up, and I'm mixing them in with some current drugstore favorites. So if that sounds like fun to you, you want to see me put this look together, and just keep watching. I have a new primer to me from Honest Beauty. This is their Everything Primer Matte. Comes in a nice pump, and I'm gonna start by priming the face. The Revlon one is working out well. I don't love it as much as my Fenty, so I'm still on the hunt for a primer that's gonna do all the things. Keep my oily skin at bay, make it look nice and smooth. I will tell you, I like the smell. This smells a little coconutty. My first NYX product of the day, not a new product, well, new probably in the last year, but this is their brow glue. That is one of my tippy top favorite products for my brows. If you have unruly brows, need them to stay in place, this is a fantastic product. I think the secret is not to go in with too much. I've heard reviews where they say it's, you know, white and gummy, and I have not experienced that if you don't go in heavy-handed, which is a miracle for me because I am usually heavy-handed. I probably did make it too heavy in the beginning, but you learn. The more you play with the product, the more you learn the ins and outs of it. Now, you could flatten the brows if you wanted a more laminated look. I'm going a little more with the fluffy natural looks. I'm going to throw a little of my Jason Wu, which is one of my favorite eye primer, and spread that out so that we have a nice clean, smooth, primed base for our shadows. I am excited. Today is the first time that I am trying a NYX eyeshadow. I don't know how that's possible. I've been wearing eyeshadow for a lot of years. I've just never tried NYX. So comment below if you have, ooh, that was a little too much. Comment below if you have NYX eyeshadows and if you have a favorite palette. But they had a new palette come out, and it spoke to me. So I'm gonna pat this in because I think I went a little too heavy-handed with it. So I'm just gonna sort of take away any excess with my finger. So because I don't know if I'm gonna have fallout, I'm gonna do my eyes first, and my brows are also still setting, so we're gonna wait to go in with the gel. But this is what I picked up. This is the Ultimate Queen by NYX. There was a bigger palette and a smaller palette. Honestly, the bigger palette looked a little bit repetitive to me, so the colors that I was most interested in were in this small one. So I love the little prints in the shadow, and let's go ahead and get some swatches. From the lightest gold, then it goes a little bit to a darker gold, then a nice cream, a reddish brown, a more chocolate brown, and then a black. But this is just my comfort zone, browns, golds. I'm gonna go in with this center shade right here first because sometimes they show up darker on the eye. My first instinct is to go to the next darker one, but this one maybe we'll go a little bit higher with it. I would love to use most of the shades in the palette today, but let's just start with that one. And it's going on nice. Seems a little on the dry side, not super creamy, but it's definitely showing up, and we'll see how the other colors blend with it. It's definitely like a creamy beige with almost a yellowy undertone to it, but I like it for my neutral kind of olive skin tone. I think it looks nice. Let's go in with a slightly smaller brush, and I'm going to go into this next shade and see what that looks like a little deeper in the crease. I'm tapping off the brush because it does have some kick up. Just see how these colors build into each other. Sometimes the repetition is nice because the layering definitely gives a softer look. If you're ever wondering, the deeper shades can be blended out with the lighter shades. I'm going to go into this deeper shade, this deeper brown, and I'm going to put this on the outer corner. And then we might even go over that with the black, but I want to see what this brown looks like first. If you were looking for a softer look, you could always put this in the outer corner and then use that black as a liner. That's beautiful. I think that looks very nice. It went on very smooth. And I don't seem to have it on my face. We'll do a fallout check when we're finished. I like that. I do want to go into that black though, so I'm going to put a little bit of that black on my brush. And we'll deepen that outer corner even more. And mixing those two together is almost creating more of a espresso shade, which I like. I'm going to go back into this middle shade with one of those blending brushes and just focusing more out here for the blend and then lighter towards the center. And I'm going to take this darker shimmer and put it a little in the middle and then this lighter shimmer towards the center. So the darker shimmer right here. Oh, that's beautiful. The texture feels nice. It's not super crumbly and it's showing up well on the lid. And then we'll put that lighter shade in the inner corner. Sort of try to blend those together. Let's go in, I'm going to go right in with this mid-tone shade right here. Going in with my NYX Brow Gel. It has been a favorite for a long time. Spoolie on one side, brush on the other. And this is what I prefer to use. I just put a little bit on there, wipe off the excess, and then go in. And if I flicked outside the lines, I can take a small brush like this, go into my concealer and just clean that up. Just put a little bit on my brush and we can... I am excited to try the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. It has been around, but I have heard that it is fantastic for its long wear. And it is fantastic from what I hear for oily skin. So I'm excited to get this on my face, and I will make sure that I update you in the description box as to how it wears. But wow, can we say coverage? Hopefully this shade will work for me. Shade match looks good. The skin looks very smooth and beautiful. I like it. I really hope it wears well. Let's go into the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. I'm going to put it on my palette again just to make sure that I don't go heavy-handed under my eyes. Complexion looks good. To set the face, I have my Rimmel Stay Matte. I'm sad to say my Can't Stop Won't Stop powder, which I highly recommend, I broke. I still need to replace it. So for today, we're just gonna use my Beauty Blender Puff and use some of this Rimmel. For bronzer, I have the NYX Matte Bronzer. Enjoyable. This is in the shade Medium. It has a good pigment to it. Some of my lighter pigmented bronzers that I enjoy, I use to set my cream bronzer, but I've noticed this is one very similar to my Too Faced Milk Chocolate that has enough pigment that it doesn't need that. I don't need to go in first with the cream. So we're just blending, no additional product into that hairline, but very smooth. I like the tone. Just warms up the face. For highlight, I have my Kiko Milano. This is their water shadow that I like to use as a highlight. It's not bad as a shadow, but I like it better as a highlight. Just throw them a little. Oh, that looks nice with the gold. And for blush, we have the Sweet Cheeks blush on my palette here, and then we are gonna just sweet cheeks up. We are gonna look flushed and healthy, and it's gonna be good. This is a nice liquid blush. I enjoy it. I don't have any trouble with this. I didn't like the applicator at first, but now that I'm using my palette, I think it's nice. We're just going with a just in from the cold, flushed look. I'm sure you could directly apply this to your face. I just prefer to put it on my palette and use the brush. I have my Maybelline, this is their Lasting Drama eyeliner, and I tried to use it with another brush today and it didn't go on very well, so I'm going to stick with the brush that they gave me and see if it's performing well or if this is being a quitter on me. Drying up too fast, because that would not be okay. Yeah, it's not going on as pigmented as it did when I first got it. Let me know, do you have this product? Did you find that it dried out super fast? Because I am still using my Inglot and it is still super creamy, inky black. See it just flaked down on my face? We got a soft wing going on there. That'll work for now, but I have to say I'm a little disappointed. Okay, let's brush through these lashes, curl them, and then I am excited to try a new affordable mascara from Lottie London. It's called the Super Fake False Lash Effect Mascara. I got a brow pencil from Lottie London in my Boxycharm, so I was very curious to try out more of their products, and I'd heard some good things about this mascara. So it says 90% saw thicker lashes, 90% saw more length, 85% saw a wide awake look effect, 12-hour wear. Sounds good to me. Let's check out the wand. This is my very first impression. I like the wand. That looks very promising. Let's go in. So far so good. I like the way it's grabbing onto my lashes. Oh, it seems to be building up quickly, which I also like. That is one coat. That looks nice. Let me go in with another coat and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Mascara is on. I did add a little bit of my Essence liner in the upper and bottom waterline, and I do like this mascara. I just would warn you to be careful. It did clump a bit on the second coat, but that could be my application process. Some mascaras you can wiggle and pull, and some you just need to continue going up. I wiggled and ended up with clumps, but I was able to brush them out with a spoolie, and I definitely do like this mascara. I'm going to continue playing with it, and I will keep you posted, but I think that it's doing a really good job of length and volume. So with that, let's jump into some liner, and I have some Milani liner here. This is in Cafe au Lait. I know that NYX is known for their lip liners, but I have never enjoyed them. I feel like they drag a little bit more than I would prefer. Let me know if I'm buying the wrong one, if you know one that you think is creamy. I just recently decluttered a couple because they were just really dragging on the lips. I have the NYX Shine Out Loud, I believe that's what it's called, and I enjoy it. I have a brown and I have a red. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and I have it in the shade Berlin, so I thought that would be fun. It's light and not sticky, and it's gonna dry down to a lovely matte. I do not have a NYX gloss to use, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of the shimmer in this palette and just tap a little on. Let's go in with this lighter one and see what happens. I'm just gonna go in the top and the bottom. And just switching fingers to blend. And that's just a trick if you want to add some shimmer to your lips without the stick, without the transfer. Just throw a little bit of the shimmer that you had on your eyes on your lips. But I am very impressed. I think that this is a nice eyeshadow palette. It went on well. I did get fallout, but the colors are beautiful. This is definitely my comfort zone, and I have no complaints. I think this is a very nice eyeshadow palette. I am excited about the foundation. I will definitely keep you posted because I've heard so many great things about this foundation for oily skin, and it seems to have all the things that I'm looking for. I want lightweight, I want medium to full coverage, and I want something that's going to dry matte and help keep my oils at bay. So crossing fingers that this does well. I love Honest Beauty. I have so many products from Honest Beauty that I enjoy, so I thought, hey, I'm gonna try this matte primer. I will keep you posted. You already know I like the mascara. Everything else, like, I need to pick up more shades of this. You know I love this. So I had a lot of fun with some NYX products playing with you today. Let me know if you picked up this palette or the big one and what you think about it. If you have not subscribed to my channel, I hope you will consider subscribing before you leave. I do high-end, I do drugstore, I just like to play with makeup, I do reviews, I do tutorials. We just have some fun. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.